So we saw what is meant by sense and feeling. Moving on to tone, which is the third axis to understand a word. So by tone, Richards meant the writer's attitude to the reader, as in how the writer decides upon words, the way the writer chooses the words, the way the writer arranges the words to have a special impact on the reader's mind. So, this is meant, this is what is meant by tone. And finally, we come to intention, which could be the writer's conscious or unconscious aim. Many a times, even unwittingly, even involuntarily, a writer may convey something through a poem which they have not intended to convey at all. So, intention can be both conscious at a very explicit level and unconscious at a very involuntary level. And then intention could also entail emphasis on something important and the effect one tries to produce. So primarily what where IA Richards was arriving with all this was that he wanted uh, people to realize that words have different meanings in different contexts because they have been used before, they have been used variously, and the meaning might differ. Yes, it is true that words may carry a baggage with them, but at the same time, every time they are imparted with a new meaning, every time they are used in a different context. And he also said that what makes um, the use of words of particular interest in poetry is that poems are largely open ended. They are ambiguous. You need to keep inferring, you need to keep figuring out what this could possibly mean. So he said that is where poetry is so different from everyday ordinary speech, because if we speak in if on a daily basis, when we are interacting with each other or when we are carrying out a conversation and we try to have ambiguity in words, then it is a blemish. It is primarily a blemish in ordinary speech. Whereas this same ambiguity, this same ambivalence in words becomes an embellishment or a decoration in poetry. So, words are ambiguous in themselves and acquire new meanings and are charged with feelings. That is the speciality of words, and that is what he means by words acquiring new meanings in different contexts. And therefore, he feels that two readings of a poem are the minimum requirement. The first time is to understand the meaning, and the second time is to grasp the feeling of the word in that particular context.